Thank you guys for joining me. Gonna get the Periscope feed up and we will be ready to go. Thank you guys for joining me. Wrighster or wrong, unafraid. It is Thursday, August the 10th, 2017. We got a couple things, really good things on deck for you guys. First of which, actually, I'm going to give you a little rundown real quick, is about LeBron. LeBron is trolling you guys, and you guys just continuously fall for it. Whether it's LeBron, whether it's LeVar Ball, whatever it is, you guys continue to fall for it. The Little League World Series is on ESPN. Oh, my God, this is the greatest time of the year, right? No. There are some things I hate about the Little League World Series. Zach Randolph craziness. He was arrested for possession of weed and marijuana and intent to sell. Really? Intent to sell? Stop it. And the last thing, you guys, I've been trying to tell you 20s and 30 somethings for a long time. Snapchat is dead. Like, you're living on borrowed time. You might as well find a new app to use. You might as well buy into whatever Facebook's using right now because they're dead. They're like dead man walking. They are on life support right now. First up, though, LeBron James. So LeBron James got into a Twitter reply thing with Jamal Crawford. They're asking each other. He was looking for workouts. And he tweeted to Jamal Crawford. He said, may have to make a trip up there when I'm back home in L.A., bro. And everybody's taking this, oh, my God, this is LeBron's coming to L.A. He's sending a message with this tweet. No, he's not sending a message with this tweet. Do you realize what's been going on the last few weeks? LeBron has literally been under attack, partly from me, from other people as well. He's been under attack for what's been going on with Kyrie. Kyrie doesn't want to play with him. There's always a circus around LeBron. All these things are what we continuously hear about LeBron. So what does LeBron do? He takes this opportunity. People calling him the most soft of all time. What does he do? He takes this opportunity to troll you back. And that's smart. I'm actually super excited about LeBron for doing that because it's smart. I would troll you back too because just him saying that he's going to LA, you know what that did? That made you guys write about it. That made you guys talk about it. That made you guys speculate. That's what LeBron, that's what the genius of LeBron is. That's what he did. And I don't blame him. I would do the same thing too. Okay, you want to bother me? You know what? I'm going to wreck your life back. I'm going to bother you too. And that's what I like about this. LeBron gets a lot of hate, a lot of credit for things that he does not do. But this right here, this is genius by LeBron. This is one of his best moves that he has made. Love this. Love LeBron for doing that. You guys, make sure you guys send in your comments. We will get to them because I know some of you guys, like me, thought that this was great. I thought this was one of the best things that LeBron has ever done. Next thing up is the Little League World Series. Okay, so look, my kid plays baseball. He's 11 years old, so he could be playing on TV in the Little League World Series right now. We don't play Little League Baseball anymore. We play pony, by pony rules, real baseball rules. So I know part of me sounds like baseball purist, baseball elitist guy saying, you know what? We're only playing real baseball. We're not doing this Little League thing. But that's not so much why I'm not in on the Little League World Series as much as other people are. They take sportsmanship to like a whole nother level and like a bothersome level. Yes, kids are supposed to be good sportsmen. They are supposed to shake hands. They're supposed to give each other high fives. And the coaches, oh my God, great job, little Jimmy. Little Jimmy, I know you just spiked 4 fastballs, but hey, it's okay, no problem. It's utter like garbage because this is not how these coaches act on a regular basis. It's not. If anybody has been watching the Little League World Series and you tell me that you think that this is how these coaches are on an everyday basis, please send your comment in. Please. Please. Because my kid has been involved in sports. I've coached. I've seen other teams coach. And when you're coaching high-level sports, sometimes the coaches get a little bothered. Sometimes they get a little upset. And when your pitcher spikes 4 fastballs, or when or when the catcher doesn't catch balls, coaches get upset. They're like, hey, yo, I've seen our own coach. Hey, yo, Hamid, catch the ball, bro. Come on, man. Because there's a higher level expected. And this fairy tale land that we're watching, I don't like it. Because it gives a false sense of what baseball and sports are supposed to be. It gives a false sense. Because where on earth do kids really do that? Where do coaches really do that? They don't. And then somebody hits a home run. And then the kids around the bases are high-fiving them, shaking their hand on the way by. What? You're trying to play for a world championship in the Little League. Where's the competitive spirit? I mean, I'm not high-fiving anybody that just hit a home run off my pitcher. Higher and bigger than me. What do you mean higher and bigger than me? Because I get that sportsmanship is important. I get the Little League World Series. I get all these things. But where the hell on earth does this seem like real life? It's not. Like, I've never on earth seen a coach behave like they do in the Little League World Series. So that further lets me know that it's not true. That this is some sort of act, what they're doing. Because I've been around baseball too long. Like, I've seen this. It's not normal. It's not real life. There are people who are watching on Facebook who I know, whose kids play in different leagues than we play in and all this. There is not that much excitement and this much positivity, exclusively positively going on from the coaches. He said the game's bigger than you. Yeah, the game is bigger than you, but it's not bigger than your team though. It's not bigger than your team. And the reason being, I know this. My son just said to me, we were sitting there watching it. He says, Dad, why they high-fiving around the bases? He said, man, if I give up a home run and my teammates high-five somebody around the bases, we going to have a problem. They're going to have to see about me for that. They're going to have to talk to me about that. And I totally agree. Like, I wouldn't even be mad at the kid about that. And these coaches, the absolute just fakeness in it is just bothersome. It's just bothersome. Does it bother anybody as much as it bothers me? Maybe I'm the one who's crazy. Next thing up, Zach Randolph out in L.A. Zach Randolph just got arrested for possession of marijuana with intent to sell. He was down in Nickerson Gardens. If you're not from L.A., Nickerson Gardens is like, being in Nickerson Gardens, it is the hood. It's not where you would expect a professional athlete to be first and foremost. Late at night, it's not necessarily the best neighborhood. There's some good people there, but to be honest, not the best neighborhood. So do you think that Zach Randolph, mind you, it was 2 pounds of weed. He didn't have it in his damn hand. It's 2 pounds of weed. Like you're not just, it wasn't bagged up. So the intent to sell, weed is like bagged up if you're going to sell it. They sell it in little pouches. You're here in California. They have medical shops that they have it for recreational use. And he's just randomly out here selling 2 pounds of weed. No, sorry. Was Zach Randolph smoking weed? Probably. Was he selling weed? Absolutely not. And if he was, and because if Zach Randolph was going to sell some weed, it wouldn't be no 2 damn pounds. Let's just keep it real. He would be like Sam Hurd moving hella weight. Moving, and that term means a high quantity, a large quantity of whatever it is that you're doing. That's what he would be doing. Not no 2 damn pounds. And it said it was in a large package. I mean, come on, man. This was their recreational stuff. And Zach Randolph's not holding. So he was just holding 2 pounds of weed. Stop it. No, especially when the cops came. He's not going to be anywhere near that. He knows he just signed a 2-year, $24 million deal with the with the Sacramento Kings. That's just foolishness. This is a case of the police department being upset with the people he was surrounded with because they broke out windows, they did all this. So they said, you know what? We got you, Zach Randolph. We got you. No problem. So there are going to be no repercussions for this besides maybe he'll fail the drug test in the NBA, whatever the suspension or whatever that is, if that does happen. But the reality is he was not trying to sell no damn weed. That's absolute foolishness and craziness. You have to know that. If you guys have any comments about LeBron trolling you and you falling for it with him tweeting about going to LA or the Little League World Series and the fakeness that we're watching on television with the coaches and this trumped up non-sportsmanship that they're portraying that's not real. Mind you, I like the spirit of it. And I also like that my nephew is on the commercial there. So if you see a commercial there with a kid in a red shirt and swinging a bat, running to first base, that's my nephew. Shout out to Johnny. Kevin Durant, the GOAT. No, Kevin Durant is not the GOAT. He is he might be the best player in the NBA right now, but he's not the greatest of all time. He might be the greatest Seattle Sonic of all time, greatest Thunder player of all time, but not the greatest player of all time. The last thing we got up, though, thank you guys for watching Right or Wrong, Unafraid. Please share the feed, like the feed. LeBron is not the GOAT. Let's just keep it real. This tweet that he made about going back to home to LA, that was a great tweet. It was one of the greatest LeBron tweets of all time because it was a troll. He trolled you back. He trolled everybody back who's been making fun of him. Steph making fun of him. Kyrie wanting to get out of town. People making fun of him for don't ride the wave. Don't let anybody ride your wave. LeBron fans / stands are exactly where us Kobe fans were probably like year 16. Year 15, well, year 14, 15, 16, around that same point. LeBron stands are the same place Kobe stands were. Your player is no longer the best player in the league, but you want him to still be. You want him to still be. In your mind, you're like, he's still the best. It's Kobe. He's got Mamba mentality. But reality is his skills were diminishing. He was getting older. LeBron, same way. LeBron, the exact same way. People want to compare LeBron to Michael Jordan. He's not Michael Jordan. He doesn't have that last shot capability. He doesn't have that same exact killer instinct. He's more Magic than he is Michael. So let's stop trying to compare him to Michael. But the question, could he have taken that Eric Snow Cavs team to the finals? The answer is Michael Jordan, with the rules that the NBA has now, would have averaged probably 45, 48 points a game with the way the rules are now. With the way and the rate players get free throws, he would have shot 25 free throws a night. That's where LeBron is in this situation. I'm sorry, that's where Michael Jordan is in this conversation. And he would have done it a little bit easier. Oh, my God. This is the same argument that we get about LeBron all the time. When you play 5 positions for 40 minutes, it's hard to close. Oh, give me a rest. Give me a break. I'm going to tell you why and the reasons why. Make sure you share the feed on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, wherever it is that you're watching the feed. Please share it right now so I can break this down for you guys. LeBron is one of the best passers of all time. However, LeBron is not the greatest teammate of all time because the way he plays basketball prohibits his teammates from growing. They are not empowered to help facilitate offense. They are not. They stand in the corner. They catch the ball. They wait on him to facilitate all the offense. That's why you had Kevin Love's career hurt. That's why you had Chris Bosh's career hurt from playing with LeBron, even though they both got championships, and that's good for their postseason potential Hall of Fame resume. All those things are good. But the reality is LeBron, quote unquote, making his teammates better. Yeah, he makes all his spot up shooters better, makes JR look better, makes Channing Frye look better, makes Kyle Korver look better. Doesn't make Kyrie look better. Kyrie goes and gets it on his own. Doesn't make Kevin Love look better. Not at all. Kevin Love was a 26-12 guy before he got to LeBron. Bosh, same way. This is just the truth. LeBron is an amazing passer, but the reason why he has to play 48 minutes a game, 48 minutes a game for them to even compete is because he is responsible for their entire offense. And that is because of coaching. Tyronn Lue does nothing at all to affect the game. LeBron runs out there willy-nilly and all that. And then when he comes off the floor, everybody's standing around because they're used to doing that when LeBron's on the floor. Whereas other teams, when you play for Steve Kerr, when you were in Golden State, when you play for Popovich in San Antonio, you play for Brad Stevens in Boston with the Celtics, you play for any of these top coaches, everybody has to be responsible for facilitating offense on some level. That's how you don't get stagnant when one player comes off the floor. That's why you see the Spurs can still win games with Kawhi, Tony Parker sitting on the bench or not playing the entire game. That's why. That's why you can see Kevin Durant be out and Curry be out and the Warriors still win. That's why. It's team basketball. LeBron's a fabulous player. However, he does not make his teammates better offensively. He helps them score and all that, but he does not help empower them. Last thing up today is Snapchat, man. Snapchat is dead. Been trying to tell all you 20 and 30 somethings for a long time. Nobody was willing to listen to me. I was the crazy man. Oh, you just don't want to come over to Snapchat. You don't want to swipe to all these filters. No, the writing is on the wall. Snapchat is the new Vine. Vine, those 6-second videos everybody used to be excited about. What happened? Then Instagram got stories. Instagram got video. You could post video on Instagram. And instead of it being 6 seconds or 8 seconds, you could post up to like 12 or 15 seconds. Now it's 30 seconds. Continuing to get better. What did Vine do? Shut its doors. Snapchat's on the way. It's coming. They fooled you guys when they got their IPO, got their money out. Hope you didn't buy stock. Yes, they have all these filters. Yes, they have this and they have that. But what Snapchat does not have, they don't have Facebook behind them like Instagram does. Instagram is owned by Facebook. The second Instagram got stories, I told everybody Snapchat will be dying a slow death. 20s and 30s kept telling me, no, they don't have the filters. They don't have the filters. Man, do you think that there is some type of magic proprietary knowledge that Facebook can't get to get filters? And what did they do? Oh, filters are here. And you can put them on your Facebook page. I was a late adopter to Facebook. I mean, I guess, an early adopter, but then I didn't use it. But now I'm giving in. Like you can't fight it. You see what it is. They're gobbling everybody up. You thought you were going to use Snapchat? Nope. Dying a slow death. And the other thing is that people don't even know is that Facebook has released this thing called Facebook Watch. They're for original shows, not unlike what you see on Snapchat Discover. Yes, Facebook Watch. They're finding a way for people to release content and monetize it in a different way. That's just the reality of it. Snapchat, what did it say? Snapchat's analysts, their two biggest estimates, they reported $181 million this quarter. Projected revenue, $186 million. Their active users are 2 million less than they thought it was going to be. That's just the reality of it, man. You have to, I mean, there's no way to kill Facebook, first of all. They're too big. They're ingrained in our community. They are the Kardashians. They're not going anywhere. That's just the reality. You might as well get on board with Facebook. I'm using a Twitter product right now in Periscope. I'm also using Facebook Live. This is the truth. This is what it is. You must adopt, even if you're LeBron, the king of the tweet of this week, you still have to adopt. You guys, thank you guys for joining me on Right or Wrong, Unafraid. Please make sure you share the feed, like the feed. Come join me every day. I appreciate your time, appreciate your energy. Leave comments so you can write me on Facebook. You can write me on YouTube, write me on Instagram. Send me an email, links in the bio on Twitter. You hit me up on Facebook. You guys have a good day. Peace out.